Buonasera, ladies and gents. Oof. Sorry, I've got something in my right eye. Cool. Right. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm okay with Machine Gun Kelly. Ooh, what's his name? Youngblood and Travis Barker. Anyway, alright, so today I have not read a single page of my Harry Potter book. This one. Okay, one chapter in. One chapter in. A little bit annoying, because I wanted to read today, but I didn't get to read a single page, which is annoying. So yeah, that's annoying. I'll stop saying that's annoying, but yeah, it's annoying. Anyway, I went to sleep at 11:30 yesterday. I was up until 2. I could not sleep. Horrible. I hate it. I absolutely hate it when you go to bed and you're just rolling around. You get too hot. You stick your foot out. You get too cold. You put your foot back in. You're like, oh yeah, it should be good. You get too hot again. Oof. I got out of bed, remade the bed because I was like, yeah, no, I think this bed's, something's wrong with the bed. But yeah, it was annoying, very annoying. I eventually fell asleep around, just something past 2. Well, what can you do? It happens sometimes. So yeah, I had my alarm set for 9:30, but woke up at 12 in the end. As in snoozed until 12. I had a really weird dream. My dream was there was a weird guy at school who owned a garden. I think it was like kind of like the caretaker, but I think it's like the caretaker from Harry Potter. So Harry Potter's infiltrated my dreams. Anyway, some dude had a tiny plane, like those Tweezy cars by I think it's Renault. There's like one-seater cars. They're tiny. They're literally they're really small. Okay, it's like one-person car. It was like that, but a plane. It was really cool because it was electric, and so started up really quickly, and then took off super fast. Obviously, I don't know about the physics, but it just started. It's like an electric car but with plane and small. So it's like super nimble, and anyway, it was cool. That's what I remember from the dream. I don't really remember much else, but yeah. There was something about school as well, just separate school thing, but can't remember for the life of me. Well, yeah. So what about 12? I don't know. Don't know really. Kind of forgot what I've done today. Oh right, yes, I was in charge of lunch today, so I made my mum and dad baguettes with pesto, mozzarella, and tomato, which is my baguette stuffed special. That was good in the oven. So you take the baguette. It was yesterday's baguette, ciabatta actually. It was a ciabatta. So I took the ciabatta because my dad bought 2 and he only had 1, and so there was 1 left. So I cut that in half, and I took the edges off because the edges were really hard and annoying. So yeah, and then I took a third of the half for my mum because she said she didn't want that much bread. So I was like, okay, I'll take a third off you. So then she had 2/3 of the bit. Okay, you get the point, kind of like that. Anyway, cool. So I toasted them in the oven for a couple of minutes. Took them out, spread the pesto on them, plonked on the mozzarella, and then you have the halves open like this with the mozzarella, and then you put them back in the oven for like 5 minutes, and then you switch on the grill, so then the top kind of gets a little bit goldenated. Goldenated is not a word, but yeah, you get what I mean. And then you take them out of the oven, and then you add uncooked tomato on top, because I do not like cooked tomato. No. Especially because oven baked, fried, whatever you want to call it. I'm not a fan of tomato cooked. So yes, that was pretty simple. Ciabatta, pesto, mozzarella, e pomodoro. and then for myself, I decided to get a little bit creative because my dad decided to buy a buttload of cheese yesterday. There's this like Domino di Capra, which is like just goat's cheese, kind of goat's cheese, and with a few herbs in it and stuff. So I took two of them. They're like little cylinders, something like that, something like that, more or less. Okay, so I took two of them, put them in a oven-proof dish because the oven was going. So I was like, let's take the opportunity and use it. So I took the oven-proof dish, 2 bits of cheese, took 3 eggs, a dash of milk, pepper, nutmeg, whisked that, and then poured the egg around the cheese in the dish. And so then it was like, there's like 2 bits of cheese and then surrounded by egg. Put that in the oven for like 15 minutes. Having buttered / oiled the edges and the inside of the dish beforehand, I forgot to mention, so then nothing sticks. Although mine did for some reason, don't know why. I think you need to use butter. I don't know, the oil didn't work, so maybe the butter would. But yes, leave it in the oven for about 15 minutes. What you get is kind of like an omelette thing with the egg going. But with the cheese, it's really nice because the outside's kind of remains like it keeps the shape, but the inside's all gooey and cheesy. And then you take the leftover bread from the bits you took off your parents, and then having toasted them for like 3 minutes on top of the 2 minutes you already did. Yes, you get just the right crispiness, and then you dip the bread in the cheese, and then you have a bit of the cheese with the egg, and then you can have the egg on the cheese and the bread, and it's really good. So yeah, highly recommend if you're having a pretty simple lunch. I don't know, 3 eggs and cheese, a little bit of bread. It's pretty healthy, not gonna lie. Pretty good. Minus the veggies, which I didn't have, but I did have some fruta after that, so good. So that was lunch. This is, Las Vegas by Joker. Oh, I got a compliment from someone yesterday, from yesterday's video. They said my playlist was very good, honestly. Thank you. We have, DNA by Gali. Yeah, so that was lunch. Then after lunch we went for a 2-hour walk around Liverpool City, which was quite a walk. It was down to the lake, to the other side of it, the other part of the lake, like the next beach, and then to a church, and then round our hill, talk to the doctor, our GP, who lives on the other side of the hill, for I don't know, about 5 minutes. It was friendly, very nice. I like that doctor, he's very nice. And then walk back up the hill. It's 2 hours, sheesh. Anyway, and then I got home, and then I helped the mother with some of the what's it called, sweeping the floor and stuff like that with the Swiffer, just like the Swiffer. What's the Swiffer? Like so like how do you explain it? Okay, imagine you have this. Okay, so like some kind of contraption like this. So this is obviously not the right proportion. This is the bottom, right? And it goes on the thingy, and around this side you put some kind of like dusting fabric thingy, which collects dust off the floor and dirt and stuff like that. And then you hold it at the handle, and then you kind of like, it's one of those things that does like that, yeah? And you sweep the floor. Cool, you get a picture. So I did that. And then dinner. It was pretty chill afternoon. Tomorrow's lunch is going to be cooked by myself, by yours truly, because yes, we've kind of started doing a non-Indian lunch and then an Indian lunch, a dinner, because I don't know. Well, I mean, I always do that anyway, but then my dad was like, you know what? I gotta start having a lighter lunch, because then I feel like collapsing. So we're giving that a go. We'll be making couscous and topped with feta, mixed veg. So it's gonna be very good. Various cheeses as well on the side. But yes, that's for tomorrow. Val is coming over tomorrow, coincidentally, at around 11 in the morning, and then we'll drop her home around 10ish, because tomorrow is the first day of Zona Jalla, so yeah, that's good. Other than that, that's it really. So I think we'll end it there. Thanks for watching. Give this video a thumbs up. Let me know what you think about yesterday's kind of learning. If you want the recipe, I can send you the recipe. But yes, comment if you want to comment anything. Subscribe, hit the ding link. You've already done them. And yes, thanks for watching. I shall let you enjoy the rest of whatever time of day you're watching this right now. E ci sentiamo domani.